This is a crazy MIDI. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, what's going on over here? Let's listen to this. To be honest, this doesn't sound as bad. I obviously wanted to make things like way too complicated. Like, I don't know what's been going on in my mind when I was 2021 making beats. Yo, what is going on YouTube? So today we are going back in time to the very beginnings of my production career, and we are going to fix an old beat, one of my first beats that I have ever made. And yeah, I'm very excited for this. I can't wait to hear the, old AyeVaboo beats. But yeah, let's go straight into my folders and try to find a old beat that we can fix. Alright, so straight off the bat, we have these beats from 2021. Let's try to find one of these projects. The earliest one, boom, over here. These aren't like my very first beats, but they are still from like 2021, so they are old, man. But I started producing when I was like 14, so I'm 19 now. So these are like 1 year or 2 years into my production career. But yeah, I didn't take things serious at all on this stage. But yeah, here we have this oldest beat that I can find. 17th of January 2021 at 6:57 a.m. So I was grinding, definitely grinding. So yeah, let's try to see what this is all about. Alright, so we have this project open. Right off the bat, we have all these missing files from the drum kits and sounds that I used when I was producing back in 2021. But let's see if we can even play anything on here. Got that gross beat. Let's see if we can hear any of the drums. Yeah, so seems like we only have like one snare playing. This arrangement is low-key crazy, man. What is this pause right here? What was I thinking? Maybe I just didn't like do this. The melody, it's trash, it's trash, but I think I can make it work. Let's see the MIDIs. Oh, so it wasn't gross beat, it was just a slide note. This is a crazy MIDI, I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, let's try to fix this. So first off, I would just change the sound. I don't like this sound at all, so let's go into Analog Lab. This is definitely a darker type of beat, so let's get some better sound selection going. Alright, so we have a better sound right now. This is what it sounds like. But let's try to make this MIDI make sense so that it actually sounds good. So let's just go like this, and maybe like this. And I don't know what this part is. Let me see. So I don't know what's going on. Alright, so it's like 5 down. So I definitely went for like a 1-5 chord progression. So let's keep it that way. Try to stay as close as possible to the original beat. And then bro, I don't know what this part is. Let's just copy these over. Alright, so these aren't in key, so I'll do this. Then let's just copy everything over. Boom. Sounds way better. Yeah, I like it better like this. But yeah, like with simple sound selection and just like sticking to basic chords and stuff like that, we can easily make this like way better. Yeah, what's going on over here? Let's listen to this. To be honest, this doesn't sound as bad. Let's try Evermotion by Max Shooter on this one, and I got the circuit motions. Shout out to Max Shooter. This is crazy. Alright, so let's try to make this make sense as well. So first off, let's make this a chord. Maybe move this. Do we have doubled notes over here? I don't know. Then let's copy this. 5 down. And yeah, let's just copy it over. Cool. Let's see what everything sounds like right now. Doesn't still sound good. And why are we in 108 BPM, bro? Let's turn this to like 150. Sounds way better. Let's consolidate these melodies and just try to mess around with it, try to make it a bit more interesting. Let's keep adding more stuff. I will still go into Analog Lab and let's try to make a melodic element so that we actually have a good melody going. Let's go into coding files is fire, man. This sound is fire, bro. Let's just add some effects and stuff like that. I think we are going to be good. Boom, some reverb. Maybe some effect track. Get a delay or something going. Let's add some effects to the original melody as well. Maybe some portal, try to make it a bit more crazier. I think it sounds a bit too dry right now. Let's go into one of our kits. I think we're going into memory multi-kit. Let's try to find some accents and stuff like that to finish the melody. This is fire, man. Let's add some effects to this one as well. I think we're gonna be good. And then we'll add the drums. Alright, so the melody honestly didn't come out the best, but it's definitely better than the original one. So this is what the melody sounds like. Alright, let's start adding the drums. So first off, what I'm gonna do is I will just add some random drum one-shots to the ones we don't have right here. So over here we have a percussion, so I will just add something. For example, this one, doesn't matter. Then we have a kick. Let's add the basic rack kick, 808. Let's just add this one. Then we have a clap. That one is good. Hi-hat. Perc roll, I don't think I'm gonna add that. Then we have an open hi-hat. Let's go with this one. Alright, let's listen to what the drums sound like. Not that bad, honestly. It just doesn't pop. Not that bad, honestly. Honestly, kind of fire. Alright, so the drums sound pretty good, honestly, but there's definitely some things to fix. So first off, what I'm going to do is I will just add my master preset to really help the drums to hit harder. So let's see the difference right away. Alright, so as you can hear, the drums are already hitting twice as hard, but we have some problems. First off, the 808, I think it's a bit too long, so let's make it a bit shorter. Also add some boost. Let's change the 808 sample as well. I will go with the basic spins. Let's make it a bit more quiet. But yeah, let's fix the 808 pattern as well. So I don't like this part right here, so I will just take it off. Let's change it up a tiny bit. I don't know why this note is so low. amplified, sounds better in my opinion. And then let's bring the A high. What is this? What is this over here? I have no clue what this is. I think it's a melody. Let's try to add a sound to that one as well. I didn't even notice it when I was making the melody. I didn't even notice this part. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really like that melody, so I would just take it out completely. And one thing I'm gonna do is I will add the hi-hats to the beginning over here. And over here, what is this? This is the kick. Well, it's only like one kick playing over. These are like things that, like, I don't know what's been going on in my mind when I was in 2021 making beats. Let's add some hi-hat rolls. And why did I have to make this like this too? Let's just make a basic two-step hi-hat pattern. I obviously wanted to make things like way too complicated. Don't know why I had to add these notes over here. But yeah, let's add some hi-hat rolls. So we'll go like here, take the brush tool. Why's my 808 pattern so short? Let's make it a bit longer. Boom. So I don't like this one percussion, this one right here, the triple one. So let's make it all over again. Yeah, way better. Okay, so I definitely like this part right here where the hi-hat cuts off. So we definitely have like a verse section over here, which I like. So that's good about this beat. What I will do now is I will just copy everything over like this. Boom. Oh yeah, so we definitely made some improvements to the first part. So right now, all that's left is to just listen to the final version. Here it is. So we definitely made a lot of improvements to this beat, and yeah, let me know if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And by the way, if you want to, you can send me your old beats that I can react to, that I can finish, that I can fix. So join the Discord from the link down in the description and send me your old stuff, and I'd love to finish it. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.